What's up everyone, welcome back to another video with the Millennial Finance. One of the most common 2023 resolutions that most people have is to start making a secondary source of income. It's a lot easier than trying to make more money from your main job, and there are so many opportunities out there online that anyone anywhere in the world can start almost instantly. One of the most popular considerations when thinking of what to do is trading. And when I talk about trading, I mean actively buying and selling positions, trying to make profits along the way. This shouldn't be confused for investing, which is more of a buy and hold long-term sort of strategy, because everyone definitely should be doing that. Anyway, many people have never had the experience of actually to trade, but they have seen many people online who have made it successfully. So today, I'll talk about whether trading can really be your secondary source of income. Let's find out. Cha-ching! Since many people are already enticed by the idea of trading to make money and think it's easy, I'm actually going to start off with the considerations or the cons before I move on to the pros. And I'm going to start off by immediately tackling the misconception that trading is easy and that anyone can do it. The truth is, trading is extremely hard if you want to become a consistent, profitable trader. Just let the data speak for itself. 80% of day traders quit within 2 years, and in 2022, 87% of retail forex traders actually lost money. This means that statistically, you are probably not going to make it as a profitable trader. I know I'm starting off on such a negative note, but don't let these numbers dishearten you too much. Many people actually start trading without taking it too seriously because it's just so easy to start, which probably makes the failure rate quite a bit higher. I'm just sharing these stats to show you that trading is not easy. A lot of people don't make it, but at the end of the day, if you really put in the effort, then maybe you could. Still though, relying on trading to earn an income will not be a walk in the park. It takes a lot of discipline, commitment, and focus to actually make it. This leads me to my second point, which is that trading will actually take quite a bit of your time. Just like almost everything else in the world, you're going to have to put in the effort to become good at it. The trick here is that unlike many jobs, you can actually get started without getting good. And that's exactly how people lose money and end up quitting. I mean, just think about it. If you wanted to become a digital marketer, you can't just go out there with zero skills and try to find a job, because the truth is no one is going to hire you unless you have the skills, the knowledge, or the experience. On the flip side, you can start trading even with zero knowledge because the barrier to entry is so low and anyone can just sign up for a broker and start trading immediately. For this reason, people may take trading a bit lightly. They might think that it's just logging in, making some trades for 10 minutes, 15 minutes a day, earn $10,000 and just log out. It is not that simple. First of all, you're going to have to set aside some time to figure out and learn your trading strategy in detail. This will depend on each individual's preferred trading methods. There are just so many out there that you can just choose from, but regardless of which you pick, there will be a certain level of education that you need, especially if you're completely new to trading and looking at charts. Even after you've mastered your craft, which will take some time, you're still going to have to put in more time to continue learning, scanning for stocks, and managing your trades. These are things that no one can ever escape. Even the best traders in the world still spend a lot of time every single week looking for stocks that are setting up for the trade. It's definitely an active job. There's no such thing as passive income when it comes to trading. If you're talking about passive income with relation to dividend investing, then that's a completely different story, because I would consider that more of an investing strategy. So to put in the required hours for you to be successful, be ready to give up a portion of your time after your standard working hours or even on the weekend to sort of hone your skills and continuously do so for as long as you want to be a trader. So for example, personally, I'm still not quite there yet education-wise, so I'm putting aside some time on the weekends and even on the weekdays after work before the US market opens. It doesn't just end there though, because on the weekends, I have to scan through all the stocks that I'm looking to trade for the week, and this will probably take maybe 2 to 3 hours every single week. If you've noticed, all of this prep work happens before the market even opens, because you don't really look for stocks to trade when the market is open. You sort of have that watch list already there. The next consideration that you have to consider if you want to have trading as your secondary source of income is that you're going to have to need some money to even start. You don't need a lot of it, and I actually don't recommend paying a lot of money for all of these trading courses out there, but you will definitely need at least some to begin with. If let's say you're an amazing trader and you can make 100% returns every single year, If your portfolio size is only $1,000, then 100% is only another $1,000, and that is hardly life-changing. To actually get significant returns over the next, let's say, 2 to 3 years, you'd probably need to start with at least $5,000 or better so around $10,000. However, even if you do have this money, I recommend that you start much smaller than that. If you're just starting to get your feet wet trading, I would maybe say something like $500 to $1,000 is good enough, because you're going to have to pay for something else, which is what we call the tuition fee. No, it's not a class where you're going to pay someone the low price of $4,999 just to learn that one secret trick to trading. This tuition fee is actually paid to the market. The truth is, I'd say that 99.99% of new traders will definitely lose money when they just start out trading. I've listened to so many podcasts from successful traders, and they all go through this exact same process. No matter how much prep work or studying that you do, even if you paper trade for a year and you become profitable, you're almost destined to actually lose some money when you just start out trading with your real money because of the emotional aspect of trading. So you don't just need a decently sized account for you to actually start generating returns. You actually need to have some money to start out your trading journey, knowing full fact that you might lose it all and have to start all over again. And the final consideration that you have to take into account before you start your trading journey is that even if you do pass the initial stage of not making money, let's say you've actually become successful, you have to remember that trading income is not stable or consistent in any shape or form. Some months might be good, while others might be bad. It's not something where you can say, I'm going to buy a $1 million house, $5,000 every single month I have to pay in my mortgage, and I'm going to pay it off with my trading income. The thing is, this income is nowhere near certain, so it's very risky to make purchases like that, and depending on your trading style, you might not even trade at all during bear markets, which have basically been the last 1 year. So imagine relying on trading as an income source just to not be able to trade for over a year and not make any of that secondary stream of income. Alright, enough being negative about trading. If you're still watching this video, then there are definitely a lot of benefits to having trading as your secondary income source. The first thing is something that most of you will probably want to hear, and that is you can definitely make a lot of money from trading. It's one of those things where, everyone is trading the same markets regardless of whether you've done this for 50 years or you've just started out for 50 minutes. It's as close to a level playing field as you could ever ask for, and if you're willing to put in the work, then the money is definitely there to be made. Who knows, maybe you get so good that this can become your primary source of income. Well, that's the dream anyway. The second benefit of trading is that you can do it from literally anywhere in the world. As trading becomes so accessible globally, you can simply log into your account and just trade no matter where you are. It gives you a lot of freedom knowing that you don't have to close up shop and lose a good source of secondary income if, let's say, you had to relocate to somewhere else for your main job. If, let's say, you need to go back to your hometown for Chinese New Year, you can still trade, as all you will need is an internet connection and a laptop or even a mobile device. As most brokers and charting tools are web-based, you don't even need a very powerful device or to download any applications on new devices that you're logged onto. Imagine this. You go on a holiday, you trade throughout this holiday, and you can pay off the entire cost of it just from your profits. Everything would be perfect other than the fact that the people you travel with will think that you don't have a life. Not recommended, I guess. Anyway, the third benefit of having trading as your secondary source of income is that it is so much easier to scale compared to the other options out there. If you're doing something that trades time for money, like for example, teaching classes, then it gets to a point where it's difficult for you to progress your income growth. You either can't up your prices anymore for your existing students, or you just don't have enough time in the day to slot in more classes. Instead, scaling when trading is so much easier as you can still trade the same market regardless of whether your trade sizes is $2,000 or $200,000. If you can make 20% on a $1,000 account, and that gives you a $200 return, then you can make the same 20% on a $10,000 account and make $2,000 returns instead. The difficulty in doing this is largely the same. The only difference would be the emotional aspect because, you're trading bigger sizes. Of course, you technically can get to a point where your position size is too big that you can actually move markets when you place your trades. But if you ever get to a stage in life where your trades are so big that it moves the US market, then Don't forget us, and don't forget to buy some Lambos. The final benefit of trading as a secondary source of income is probably one of the most important ones to people like me, and that is the fact that you can trade almost any time of the day, 24/7. There are so many markets out there trading, and they all trade at different times, which means that no matter your schedule, you can find a market that will fit your timing. I personally only trade the US market because the timing works well for me. You know, markets like Bursa and any other Asian market, the timing is a bit off due to work commitments, and I don't want to be trading while I'm working. Even if, let's say, your job schedule is a bit different, you have to work at nights, then that's completely fine because there's still many other markets out there, and there are markets like, futures, forex, and crypto that is open nearly 24/7, 365 days a year. So unlike other jobs where you kind of have to fit in the schedules of other people, trading is completely up to you. You don't have any stakeholders, which means you can do it at any time that you want. It's just you against the markets, and they are ready at any time of the day. For example, let's say you have kids and a full-time job, so you really only have time to sit down and focus later at night, then it's still completely fine as long as you do the prep work beforehand. Those are the pros and cons of trading as a secondary source of income. Whether it'll work out for you or not, all depends on how much time and commitment you're willing to put into the skill. There are so many other easier options that you can start out there to earn a secondary source of income quicker and risk-free compared to trading. This makes it seem like it's crazy to even consider trading as a secondary source of income, but to certain people like myself, there's just a different level of attraction to it. If you want to start out your trading journey, then you're going to need a good broker, and you can check out some of the options that I will leave down in the description below. Thanks for watching this video to the end, guys. Give us a huge thumbs up and subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. Let us know down in the comments below what else would you like to learn about trading. See you guys in the next one. Peace out.